Hey guys, Miscellaneous James here to answer some questions and do a little testing on Sentinel placement and their containers. There's been some questions about what actually will inhibit the signals on our Sentinels here. So just as a point of reference here, this light blue one here, which is bouncing around, that is this one right here, which is a XY4. This dark blue one here is this red one here, which is a XY Sentinel or XY5. And this yellowish one right here, this light colored one as it appears on camera, is this white one here, which we'll be doing most of the testing on, is a XY5 as well. This one has a bad battery in it, so you will hear it shut off from time to time. And so let's see what we have here. So first of all, we had our mailbox placement idea. So we're going to put that here, put this here as a point of reference. And we're going to let this settle out. So we'll put the cap on here and see what happens. Again, we want to keep an eye on our Sentinel here. Okay. Now, just as a point of, this is just a general test, guys, to see if we drastically lose signal in these different types of containers. That's my goal here. I'm not necessarily looking to do any fine testing. Are we off a little bit here, a little bit there? That's not my goal. My goal is to see, is anything drastically inhibiting the signal of our Sentinels? So, as you can see, the yellow one here, or the light one here on camera, this one right here has not really lost much signal with the trailer light cover. So, let's move on. Let's go with the Bandit Pole. So we'll place that in the Bandit Pole and just kind of push that on there. Just let this, let that settle out. And again, we want to keep an eye on the white one. And as you can see, it really has not lost signal. And as that settles out, the top ones we have here is my wife's keychain upstairs. She has an XY4 and a XY5 or XY Sentinel on her keychain, and the other two are my hearing aids, which I do not know why they are still on, but they are. So as you can see, we watch the white one, it really has not lost signal. Signal meaning that the closer it is to this little phone icon, the better the signal is. The further away, the weaker the signal. Okay? All right. For the sake of time, next question was magnet. So I have a very strong magnet here, which comes from a wheel alignment caliper, and as you guys know, I'm going just to place this right here. And again, let's keep our eyes on the white one. And as you see, it really has not changed the signal of it. I don't like leaving strong magnets near electronics long term, so I'm going to move that away. But more than likely, the person asking the question wanted to know more so on this type of application. They want to place a small magnet on the back and place it somewhere. So this right here is a tool retrieval tool. And the batteries in here are somewhat magnetic. So I'm going to place that on there. I'm going to place that back down here. Again, let's keep an eye on the white one. Now this one does have a little effect on the white one, but not much. Okay. Now, being that these batteries seem good quality batteries for this are hard to come by, I'm not going to leave this on here too long because I'm not quite sure the effect the magnet will have on the battery. Now, just for giggles, let's see what happens if we take that same one and place it in a metal container. I grabbed this as a pot top from the kitchen. Let's watch the white one there. Oh, there went my battery on this one, so let's forget about that one for a sec. Now, as you see, the white one has jumped up a little bit with the pot top, but if we give it a couple of minutes here, well, I'm not going to waste valuable recording time waiting on it, but we should see it come back down from the reflective inside. This is reflective, the metal container there, and again, let's see what happens. And the white one, this does seem to block the signal a little bit more so than anything else. So maybe metal containers aren't really the way to go. All right, let's move that away. See if we can get that to settle back out. Okay, as you see, the white one moved back down within range now. All right, so let's see what happens if we put this in some form of container to see if we can place this in random places, and just for the sake of holidays. Again, let's watch the white one. I moved it away, so now I'm moving it back. And it's moved back to within its normal range. So, ladies and gentlemen, it appears like these guys are really strong in their signal and their output. If you like this kind of thing, please like and subscribe. If you have any placement ideas or needs say like, hey, you know, I'd really like to place a Sentinel here, please let me know, and I will work on an idea of how to do that. Till next time.